I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't sat and cried myself to sleep.
You're a Bond girl, technically.
Yes.
She was a waitress, but still a Bond girl.
Drawing's not for everyone.
Thanks, Liv. Welcome to Drawn Out Conversations, the show where we delve into the lives of our guests through art. And I'm joined by one of the least controversial people that's ever been on Love Island. Liv Hawkins! Woo!
Hello, everyone.
Liv, welcome to the show.
I love that intro, thank you.
No, I thought
I
that
really
all
agree.
last night. It's all I was like, how can I intro Liv? And I came up with that, which was pretty poor.
Great, thank you
You
very
like
much.
it? No
Yeah.
worries. But what I want to know is, straight off the bat is, what's your art skills like? Judging by a few comments you made to me earlier,
Yeah,
not great.
it's a bit poor, I'm not going to lie. Did GCSE art, but
Good, that's a good start, foundation.
To be honest, my mum did all of my homework.
We are home.
Yeah, she basically got the GCSE for me. Yeah, I think I got a B actually. Maybe an A.
Your mum got a B.
Yeah, my mum, well done mum.
That is outrageous behaviour, by the way.
Yeah.
Your mum, that is outrageous.
Don't know what I'm going to do when I have children because they're going to be doing their own.
They're screwed.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely
listen,
no way.
it's all you now.
Yeah,
Your mum
all
can't.
me.
Your mum can't come in. There's no substitutes here.
No.
It's all on you, Liv. All right. So no pressure. But look, there's some good news. I'm also painting.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm also in this journey with you. A bit of therapy, bit of art.
Yeah, it does feel like
Chat a bit of
therapy
waffle.
actually.
It will be. I promise you. When you leave here, you're going to be like, Maz, that was amazing.
I want to come back again.
And then I'll charge you 150 quid for it. No, it is of course free. Liv,
Yes.
we're going to take a trip down memory lane. We're going to delve into your childhood, all right? So what I want you to paint me is someone or something that means a lot to you. Obviously, you've got your pencils here. If you want to do some sketching, I always sketch first.
Yes, okay.
bit of
Is
an
that what we
FYI.
do with art? Yeah. we
Yeah.
sketch first.
Yeah. Ask your mum. Text your mum. Text your mum and find out.
Mum, help me.
Yeah. So, Liv, let's talk about your childhood because you grew up in Brighton.
I did.
Shout out.
Shout out Brighton, B-Town.
Big up B-Town.
Best town ever.
It is. How was it growing up in Brighton?
I love growing up in Brighton. I feel like I'd never live anywhere else. I just feel like
What is it about
I'm
Brighton that's so special?
just amazing people, just fun vibes, especially in the summer. You know what it's like on
it's
the
nothing
beach.
better than a
Honestly, nothing better.
sunny day in Brighton, is there?
Yeah, my childhood was amazing. My parents still together now. Grew up with my sister, 2 brothers. Grew up dancing.
Yeah.
I was dancing since the age of 3.
Okay.
So I literally, as soon as I went into school, I'd go into school, and then every single day after school, my mum would drive me to Worthing to my dance classes.
Sick.
Every single night.
Where did that love of dance come from?
From my mum.
From your mum?
Yeah, so she used to be a ballerina.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Well, like classically trained?
Yeah. She was amazing at dancing. She was supposed to audition for the Royal Ballet, and then she got glandular fever, so she couldn't.
Oh, no.
But yeah, my love of performing always came from my mum.
And so you always wanted to be like a dancer or something to do with dancing?
Always was a performer. Always would put on shows with my sister for my family. That was me. I was always the entertainer.
Oh, you're that annoying child. I was like, guys, what's she done?
I feel like I was like cheeky. My mum said I was always cheeky. I was always the one that was like, I used to go up to the head teacher and just like stick my tongue out at him. And my mum said I was just always the confident one who would be along the seafront, like jumping into the splits and, you know.
If there was one thing you could bring back from your childhood, so I'm talking, it could be a song, it could be a piece of technology, it could be food, it could be anything from your childhood. What are you bringing back?
From school, like my Motorola and glittery eyeshadow.
Your Motorola? Was it the flip one?
Yeah, the flip one, and it had a lip gloss hanging off it.
What, it came with it?
Yeah.
What, as in they sold it with a lip gloss?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why, you
so
not refill it?
Yeah. I feel like we were really easily amused and pleased when we were younger, weren't we?
Playing
I
Snake
feel like
and that.
now it's like the generation's changed so much.
No, 100%. And what was the other one? Blackberry?
I never had a BlackBerry, and I felt
same.
so left out when everyone was BBMing and I was there with no BlackBerry, fuming.
I was raging. And even iPhone, I was well late to the party with iPhones as well.
Yeah,
was
I
like,
didn't get one until I was about 16.
Yeah.
Which I think is so normal. Whereas now there's kids with iPads and the
It's
lot.
mental, isn't it? What do you think
Really
about that,
crazy.
actually? That's quite an interesting topic. I feel like a lot of kids nowadays, you will see them like glued with iPads.
Yeah,
Like,
at the
you know,
dinner
attached to-
table.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
The
personally,
thing is, I could never be like, will never be me, because
Of course.
I'm not going to lie. If I'm like in the ivy or something and my child is screaming their head off, then I probably
Like
would
I said,
get...
in the Ivies.
Yeah, or just somewhere, you know, like a nice restaurant.
Listen, I've got to be in a good restaurant first of all.
in Nando's then, in Nando's.
Not that Wetherspoon shit.
I'm making myself sound really bougie now. I'm actually not.
I'm sure you are. Right. Did you have a first job?
I went straight to university and I studied dance and musical theatre, sorry.
Mm.
I didn't have a job while I was studying.
Okay.
But my first ever job was actually Christmas temp at Tesco's. Do you want to know how long I lasted?
Go on.
4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Yeah, it was
Did you get
just a
sacked?
Christmas temp. Was I sad?
No, did you get sacked?
No. I just chose not to extend.
Oh, okay.
Because I went straight into
I chose.
I
They
chose. Imagine if someone from Tesco's like comes out and says I actually got sacked.
Actually, we saw her and she was
I
terrible.
wasn't even there long enough to have a uniform. And then I went into a bar job, just serving students Jaeger bombs. 3 for 5.
3 for 5?
Yeah.
Come quick, you're selling fast. Were you giving it that kind of vibe, were you? Was it? Fast?
I used to just kind of like hide in the back. I'd get my tequila rosé because I was stressed. And I'd put a straw in it and I'd just...
You drink out the bottle?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Back in the day. It helped me get through.
Sounds like you've been through it. Right, a couple of minutes left, by the way. So, yeah, no pressure. Talking of that, what was the biggest value you learned?
I feel like they all taught me something
Yeah.
different. But I guess being in the bar is just patience, being sociable.
Yeah. All good qualities.
All good qualities.
Yeah.
And just, life skills, isn't it?
So Liv, I asked you to paint something or someone from your past that means a lot to you.
Yes.
All right? So without further ado,
Yeah.
could you please turn your canvas around?
Get
All
all
right,
the
talk us through this,
details.
Liv. I can see some curtains.
So,
And a girl in
can
a
you
pink
tell
dress.
where I'm standing, maybe?
On a stage?
On a stage, yes. So this is me on a stage,
Yeah.
age 11, in Billy Elliot, the musical on the West
Oh,
End.
sick.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Wait, were you one of the main characters?
I was a ballet girl, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
I did it for a whole year and a half, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Well, whilst going to school?
yeah, so I'd go into school for one lesson and then I'd go up to London on the train with my mum, or my nan would take me, they'd rotate, and I'd do 3 shows a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been mad.
It was mad. I remember my dance, where I used to go dancing in Worthing, they put me forward for the audition. I was like, I'm never going to get it. And then I remember getting in my car and my mum gave me the flyer. And I was like, what's this for? And she was like, you got it. And I was like, what? I was like, what, I'm actually going to be on the West End? Like, that was like my dream from a child.
Did it really set in, though, at that point? Where you were
No.
Because surely now it feels way more bigger than probably at the time.
Oh, at the time, it just I didn't appreciate it as much as I look back now and I look at photos and stuff and I'm like, oh, like I have memories of it, but I don't remember loads.
I mean, I can't remember yesterday, let alone.
Yeah, oh, what did we have for dinner last night? Who knows?
Literally.
All the rehearsals, that was 8 weeks, every single day in Hammersmith. So I took that chunk out of learning. So yeah, school
Explains a lot.
really, yeah, my grades went down in year 8 and then I picked it back up after.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah,
That
so
is
that's
really
me
cool.
on the stage.
But no, I like the curtains.
Well, at least I managed to paint both sides.
I want you to paint your current state of mind. Now, there's no rules here. You can be as abstract as you want. You can be as artistic as you want.
Yeah.
However you're feeling up here, put it on the canvas.
I really feel like I'm going to be judged after this.
No, listen, this is a therapy session. We're here.
Yeah, true.
There's no judgment here. It's a safe space.
Yeah.
We're not judging. How's things right now? How's life?
Life is good. Obviously, I've just come off Love
Island, yeah.
You know how it is coming off a reality show of that.
I don't, but yeah. Never been on one, but no, I can imagine.
But yeah,
Yes.
sorry, you can imagine
Yes.
how, how many
No, of
people
course.
watch it and how
Yeah.
many
Obviously, Love
opinions
Island's
there are.
arguably one of the biggest reality shows on the planet. So yeah,
1,000,000%.
a lot of eyes.
A lot of eyes, yeah. A lot of eyes, a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
So, just trying to keep as normal of a life as possible.
So you've been on Love Island twice.
Yes.
First time was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years
exactly,
ago.
Yeah.
And then you've just recently come out.
Just recently come out of the All Stars. Yeah.
Yeah, All Stars. How was it the first time round? Like coming out, obviously going into it,
Yeah.
relatively unknown.
Yeah.
Fair to say.
Yeah.
And then coming out of it with, millions of people watching you week in, week out, judging you, forming opinions, wherever it might be. They watch you on TV and you come out into the real world.
Yeah.
What was that like? Was it fun? Was it not fun? What was the sort of pros and cons?
Yeah, the first time round I went into it just naive, just, having fun. The best 8 weeks of my life. Just met the most amazing people. Just no expectations really.
Yeah.
Came out obviously known. Which is different. Like your life does drastically change.
Is it true what they say, like your life changes overnight kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Like from what it was before?
Definitely. I do think Love Island changed now. It may not be as dramatic as it may have been in the past.
As messy as it was.
Yeah. But I definitely think you could come out of the limelight and just go back to doing what you did before if you wanted to.
Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, for sure. I think if you carry on with social media and you're like, making that presence, then...
That's different, yeah. What did you want out of going on Love Island?
I honestly just wanted an experience of a lifetime, and it's just something I couldn't turn down. Seeing as how many people apply for it, like they have hundreds of thousands, and I thought, look, I'm single, why not? Gonna have an amazing time. And yeah, if I come out with the love of my life, that's just a bonus. Obviously, that didn't happen for me.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But yeah, I had an amazing experience and something.
So it was never for like the fame, it was never for the money?
No, definitely not.
Just genuinely trying to look for a connection?
Yeah, genuinely.
And talking of connections.
Yes.
But you have left both times. Well, you have left with people.
It is the obvious. It is the obvious, yes.
I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Right?
Yeah.
So obviously you have left with people.
Yes.
But they haven't really turned out into like sort of long-term relationships. Obviously with Marcel recently.
Yeah.
And I'm really sorry, but who's the guy?
Maxwell. Yeah.
So first of all, I want to know, what do you look for in a guy?
Me.
Do you have like a tick box? Yeah.
I do have a tick box, and that's probably why I've never been in a relationship, because I'm quite fussy.
Because was it right? Am I right in saying you never had a relationship prior to going to Love Island?
No, never.
And
still to this day.
Still to this day?
No.
You never had a boyfriend?
No. But I have had long situations.
Yeah.
But it's not because I haven't been able to get a boyfriend. People say, oh, she must be so hard to date. And obviously I probably do have my flaws, which people do. I'm very, I wouldn't say this is necessarily a flaw, but I'm very independent.
Okay.
And unless someone just adds to my life and,
I think that's important.
Not takes the stress away, but just doesn't cause
adds value to your life.
Adds value to my life, then I'm not going to settle down just for the sake of it.
No, I respect that.
So yeah, that's kind of why I've been single.
So yeah, what qualities do you look for in a man then? Because you self-admittedly said you are quite picky.
Yeah.
And you won't settle for anything less than...
Yeah.
But what is that ideal?
So ideal is family orientated, because I'm very close to my family.
By the way, just quickly, I feel like I'm trying to pimp you out. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just interested to see.
Well, if there's any suitors...
If anyone's watching, if you feel these next requirements that she's about to say, feel free to message
Don't message me saying that you're a family man. Don't listen to everything I've just said, because I will know.
Yeah. No, go on. So family orientated.
Yeah, family orientated, someone that's just easygoing, someone that's got their own life outside of being a potential partner. So independent in their own sense.
Yeah.
Someone that it's just fun. I know that's so cliche, but yeah, just someone that I can just have a laugh with, someone that I just feel like can be my best friend.
And also as well, is there any physical requirements? Do they have to be 6 foot plus?
No. When I get to 80 years of age, why would I want to be like, oh yeah, I met him and the reason I went for him is because he was 6'3".
6 foot gay.
Like, we may all joke about height,
but it's actually not as deep.
It's actually not that deep, and I really don't care. And I think that's so superficial if you're just going for someone for their height.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Short king stand up.
I love a short king. Why not?
Short king stand up.
Yeah, honestly, short kings stand up for the people.
Love that. All right, but no, like real, as in like features slash.
I like a nice smile, and for me, like if they have dimples.
Oh, dimples.
Yeah, that is like.
Okay.
Wow.
Dimples. I don't know.
I might put that on my future mood board actually.
in the most recent series,
Yeah.
for context, obviously you shared a bit of information on the show
Yeah.
to a certain Love Island member, and it went sort of, it was a big hurrah, which I think was a bit sad, to be honest, in terms of like how blown out of proportion it was. And I've seen you share on social media, obviously, like you got a lot of abuse for that. You got a lot of people like messaging you and stuff.
Yeah.
What was the biggest learning lesson from that? Because I know you've spoken about it quite openly about how like it's affected you and stuff.
Yeah.
What was your biggest learning from it?
Genuinely, I just kind of become numb to it now. Like any hate comments, I think, to be honest, in a way, turning it into a positive, I just feel like it's made me such a strong person. And don't get me wrong, I've had my down days. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't sat and cried myself to sleep and, you know, all that deep stuff. But I just don't want to dwell on it anymore. I'm like, I need to turn this into a positive and just, keep going.
It must be really tough, like, to be in that situation where you're sort of out of your control. Like,
Out of your
people
control.
message people.
Yeah.
Is there anything you think that like social media definitely like is such a big prominent thing?
Yeah.
Do you reckon there's any like safeguarding or any like ideas that you would potentially suggest to like for people to?
I don't currently know the law, but I would love to go in and try and fight for something and some sort of barriers, even if it's just like putting passports attached to social media accounts or something.
So they can't be like faceless accounts.
Yeah. So they're held accountable, because I just think for people to send these vile messages, there just needs to be something put in place to stop them from doing it. But then I do get messages of people saying, well, why do, like, no one forced you to go on the show, which is true. Like, no one forced me to say.
Do you think that's fair though, like those comments?
Yes and no. But I think it's part and parcel of reality television at the end of the day.
That moment that happened with you on the show.
Yeah.
Did you know there was going to be that kind of backlash, or did you do it for like entertainment purposes? Did you do it because you just wanted to share the information? Like,
I think I knew that there was a potential that,
for it.
that I could get backlash. But then I just think going on to Love Island in general,
of course,
you never know. There's always a risk with anything you say that people can take it out of context.
100%.
So,
and what's it been like with the relationships with people that you've been on the show? Is it like quite frosty?
do you know what? With me, whatever happens on the show, I just like leave it at the villa doors. It was the same the first time, any confrontations I had. Like, if I see people out, I'll always say hi.
Yeah.
I just kind of just see it as a show at the end of the day, and I just think, you know, I'm over it.
I feel like with when I first started seeing the whole Love Island thing, in my opinion, it's really toxic.
Yeah.
It's really detrimental to people watching it.
Yeah.
Also to detrimental on the show. Like, I just thought it was so toxic and so negative for especially dating. Like, you know, in that you have this fake perception of dating.
Yeah.
But now, in the last couple of years, I've actually sort of grown to love it for its entertainment value.
Yeah.
And just see it for what it is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is entertainment. Do you share that? Do you feel like it is just entertainment and that people should see it as entertainment?
It is entertainment. And I think, you know, people moan when it's boring or like not much has happened in an episode. And then they're like, we want the drama. But then as soon as the drama comes.
So you're not happy with anything?
Yeah. So I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, lost its, maybe had its day. I don't know.
Do you reckon Love Island finito?
Not finito, but I definitely think.
A revamp maybe?
Maybe a revamp.
Yeah.
Some new ideas.
Is there anything you can tell people that might be potentially going through the same thing or have experienced online abuse?
Yeah.
Like, is there anything that you could potentially impart some wisdom or maybe any kind of like coping mechanisms that you had or even learnings from like what you've been through?
Take every day as it comes. Some days will be bad and some days will be good. Don't feel like you need to always be strong. Definitely speak to people close to you, because that's what's helped me. Sometimes in the past, family and friends. In the past, I used to just shut off and people would say, you sure you're fine? And I'm like, yeah, I'm great. But inside, I'm actually not. So yeah, just speak to people and, you know, just don't take things literal and too seriously. If you're getting hate comments, just look at that other person and almost feel sorry for them. And, you know, it says more about other people than it does yourself. If someone's going out of their way to send you something like that.
I look at it and think, this person, without sort of generalising, but this person is probably not very happy within their own lives.
Yeah.
They're projecting their own sort of, you know, insecurities and worries on others. And they feel like that safe place. They can sit behind a laptop or behind a phone, more likely, and just sort of be able to hurl abuse at people because they think, right, I've got no profile picture or whatever. I can just hurl abuse at people and nothing's ever going to happen. Yeah. And they have that sort of safety net or, and I feel like, I do feel sorry for them sometimes. I'm like, you're probably going through something or having a tough time and you're projecting that on me. And I just think, I agree with you. I think it's just sort of like try and block that out. And so on that note, it's going to be time, Liv.
Oh no.
Do you know what? You're improving, and that's all you can do.
Without further ado, let's turn it around. This has taken me about a long time. Yeah, so obviously sea, palm tree, love. I was going to do a broken heart, but realistically I ran out of time and a bit dark. So yeah, Love Island, obviously Current, just come off the show, and then The Fire, which is, just in the firing line at the moment and just riding that wave.
Oh, I like that.
That wasn't the plan, but that was, we're adding that in.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
We are not,
Why didn't you say that? No, that's good. That's good.
Unintentional.
As in, sorry, that's not good that you're feeling this way.
Yeah.
But you're riding the wave, and I like that.
Yeah.
You're sort of approaching it with that confidence. And then The Fire is obviously representing what's going on right now with the whole sort of outrage and...
Yeah, just like
online.
attention on me, opinions and stuff. And I know that The Fire will gradually die
Dissipate,
down.
yeah. For sure. And like you said, riding the wave.
Riding the wave.
How important is it to ride the wave? Like, sometimes people don't see like the end. You know what I mean? Like, it could be... You look down, let's use this as an analogy.
Yeah.
You look down the beach and you feel like you're never going to get to the end of that. But for you, what was it like when you were going proper through it? Obviously, I know you're still going through it now.
Yeah.
Could you see the end, or was it like, did it feel like...
No, I felt like I was in a hole and I was desperately trying to get out of it, and I just didn't see... when you're in that moment and you just think, it's never going to get better. But in the back of your mind it will, but you just think, this is the worst thing in the world. And
100%.
I just think there is a light.
OCD, so that's like my life in a nutshell, really.
But I do think I have mild anxiety now.
No, of course.
I go out and
life events like that will do that to you.
Yeah, of course. Naturally. But I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I feel way better this week than I did last week. So it's improving.
That's good. Every day.
Every day is baby steps.
Love that.
I will sign it.
It's going to increase the value by 50p.
Probably if it's got my signature on, it will decrease the value. Is this by Liv? Oh, absolutely not.
So what I want you to do is paint me a moment in the future that you want to see happen.
Okay.
Now, it can be a personal thing, or alternatively, it can be something you want for the world or want for others. So not necessarily just for you.
Okay.
So interpret it how you want.
So basically, if I do it for me, I'm selfish.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And what do we think I'm going to do, everyone?
For people who don't know, by the way, Liv has lived. All right? I didn't even mean to say that, but that
was
Liv has lived.
Great
right?
fun there.
Listen, you're a Bond girl, technically.
Yes.
She was a waitress, but still a Bond girl.
Yeah, I was a waitress.
In
Passed
James Bond?
Daniel Craig his drinks.
Yeah, there you
James
go.
Bond, that's my claim to
You
fame.
touched Daniel Craig's glass.
So you say you've touched Daniel Craig?
No. I mean, you might have. But and you had a cameo in EastEnders.
Yes, I used to do stand-in. I used to do a lot of body double. I did Emma Watson.
And was it Michelle Keegan as well?
Michelle Keegan, yes. I
She's
did
stunning.
someone who said she is stunning. When I turned up, I said, don't know if you got
She
the wrong
got
woman.
the right girl.
I thought, oh gosh, I hope she's not offended.
No,
But she wasn't,
I can see the
luckily.
similarities.
Thank you, I'll take that. I'd love to go back into West End and do more musicals in the future. But my next goal would probably be presenting.
What is it about presenting that's sort of like attracting you?
I just feel like the freedom, and I just love finding out about other people.
Mm-hmm. Is that your colour tone? Oh, no, that's not good, is it?
Was that supposed to be my skin?
Is that? It's not going well, guys. It's just good. Is that better now?
Yeah.
Liv, you're the Prime Minister for a day.
Oh, wouldn't people love that? Can you imagine?
What law are you bringing in that you can enforce? Talk to me.
That it's a 4-day weekend every week.
Oi! Love that.
Yeah, so you're only working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, bring it on.
Bring it on, you know?
4-day
That is
weekend.
my law. What's that saying? Work hard,
Play hard.
play hard.
Love that.
Work less.
Work less, yeah.
Still play hard.
Well, what was it? Sweden do it. They got a 4-day working week, I think, or 3-day working week. They love it out there. So maybe we should just move to Sweden, maybe. Right, Liv.
Yeah.
I asked you to manifest a moment.
Yeah.
In your future.
Yeah.
So without further ado, by the way, just quickly, what is this all about?
That's you, no?
You're a joke.
Well,
look how nice all mine is.
It's a civilized mess.
Without further ado, please reveal your lovely
So the future is so full, it's so bright, there's so much going on. It's great. Yeah. You know, I know you all know exactly what that is. Yeah. Take a wild guess.
It looks like a keyhole.
A keyhole.
It does. If you actually look at that, it looks like a keyhole.
Not what I was going for.
It's not a keyhole.
No, it's not a keyhole.
What is it? I know what it is, but go on.
So that's a microphone. This is a football, and this is a house. But my main goal for the future is presenting. So this is obviously a microphone. This is a football. I'd love to go into sports presenting, but not just football, also boxing. Used to be a ring girl, so that connection there.
Yeah.
My love for boxing, MMA. Whatever I can
see
get
you
my
in the ring?
hands on. Maybe not in the ring fighting,
No.
but definitely, no, don't think I'll be doing any misfits anytime soon. I'll ask you one question, actually. Let's flip the switch.
Go on. I love it.
I said this to my friend the other day. I said, if in 5 years' time you could see, obviously now looking forward 5 years, you could see a little trailer of what your life will be.
Yeah.
But it won't give away too much. Say, for example, you just see like little baby's feet or like an arm or just like a 30-second clip, would you?
Would I watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question. Because I'm quite an anxious person. I'm quite like, I always overthink things.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
Because I think if I know that's going to come at some point,
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about it.
Yeah, true.
And I'll just be overthinking about like, oh, right, yeah, I saw some, baby feet, whatever. It's like, what are they going to look
Yeah,
like? Are they going to be a boy? Are they going to be a girl? Like, all these things just run through my head. So I think just for my own sanity,
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I said yes, but actually the way you've just analysed it, it's probably better.
That's what we do on this show. For me, life should be all about like, I'm a big believer in like things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Even positives
me too.
and negatives.
Yeah.
I feel like even when you're in anything that happens negatively, I think it's for a reason.
Yeah.
As mad as that sounds, and I've been through a lot of shit like mental health wise, all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's made me who I am.
Oh.
And like I've come out the side of it, the other side of it. Like I'm like, I wouldn't change. It sounds mental, yeah. I had like 6 months in my life where it was like the worst 6 months of my life. But I wouldn't. It sounds crazy. I wouldn't change it for the world because I learned so much from that experience.
Yeah.
From being like the darkest pits of my life to then where I am now, I can appreciate the good times and the bad.
Oh, that's so amazing for you to say. That's really inspirational. You should be so proud of yourself.
No, thank you so much. This is your whole life in front of you.
I know.
So this is your past, your present, and your future. Any final thoughts?
It's quite emotional, really, actually,
Yeah?
when you look at it. It's quite amazing. This is a really amazing idea.
Thank you.
I'm very happy that
I'm glad
came.
you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So Liv, we've been through your life.
We have.
And whilst we've been doing that, I've been drawing a lovely picture.
I can't wait to see.
Are you excited, nervous? How are you feeling?
I hope you've done me nicely.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da! It looks exactly like it, doesn't it?
Wow, uncanny.
Bang on.
Honestly, it's like looking in the mirror.
It is, isn't it? Look, if you do that, wow! What's your favourite part of this?
Do you know what? The attention to detail with the curls.
See, thank you.
Yeah, good. The lashes, very long. I did ask for that.
Yeah.
Kind of getting a bit of a mullet on the top.
Yeah, the top wasn't the best. You actually look a bit like Claudia Winkleman.
Yeah.
It looks like Claudia Winkleman.
Yeah, with the eye, it kind of looks like her eyeliner with the dark hair.
In the traitors, yeah.
But yeah, we'll take it.
So we wanted to rate this. So it is based on where you put it in your house. So obviously, in my eyes, putting it pride of place in the living room is number one. Right?
Okay.
So that's the top.
Yeah.
Then probably when it's a bit shit, probably going to go put it in the toilet.
In the toilet.
In the corner somewhere that people can't see it.
Yeah.
So where are you putting that? Where is it going to go in your house?
Well, I love spending time in my bathroom, you know, having a bath and stuff. So
Okay.
I don't know if I'd like to stare at this while I'm having a relaxing bubble bath.
Why not? You look great.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I'd probably put it...
Oh, I know. By the bedside table.
No.
So you can go to sleep. I was looking at it.
Maybe... Where do I not go often?
Whoa, Liv.
The-
I thought we were Brighton friends.
The ironing room.
The ironing room.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in the ironing room?
Maybe in the cupboard where I keep all my wrapping paper for Christmas.
Yeah.
So once a
Once
year,
a year you're going to see it.
I see this.
Right, Liv.
It's been such a pleasure.
Not for me, really. I feel a bit down.
You know, you improve, you know. You can go to classes and hopefully, you know.
Well, Liv.
Drawing's not for everyone.
Thanks, Liv. Appreciate
We're both in the
appreciate-
same boat.
Yeah,
Look
you're-
at mine.
You're a shambles,
Don't
so
worry.
You actually make me and mine look like
Yeah.
Picasso. And where can people find you?
On Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Liv Hawkins.
Yeah, Liv Hawkins.
Amazing. Been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I've
Hope
had the
you
best
enjoyed it.
time. Honestly,
Yeah?
I've had the best time. Thank you
Love
so much.
Love that. No, thank you. And we shall see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. It's so bad. That is my worst one today.
If we're able to do